Okay, good evening, everyone. First of all, I felt on the day of the coronation, even though it was raining, the crowds, when they started to walk through Hyde Park, there was such a good, happy atmosphere, obviously, because of the coronation, and people were they're really happy and they were readily taking the books. I'd never seen anything like it before, actually, how quickly the books were going. It was just amazing. And it was evident that through much prayer and fasting, the Holy Spirit was prompting the people to take. And I didn't realize that you had a prayer band. So I could see that the Holy Spirit was really working on people that was coming for the books. But anyway, I've got a testimony. Last Sabbath, Loudcry also went to Trafalgar Square, and I was planning on going, but unable to at the last minute. But I had a guest named Robin from Germany who's staying with me, and I told him I was going to Trafalgar Square. So he was sightseeing all over London, and he went to Trafalgar Square and saw them distributing the books, and he was glad to receive them. Well, he actually got the pack from Brother Tallant's daughter. I don't know which one that was, but I know that she was wearing a white coat. I was just amazed that she was actually giving out the books as well, because I know that behind the scenes I've seen the daughters doing the hard work, putting the stickers in and getting the books out the boxes and putting them on the table, etc. So that was a really blessing. But when Robin came back, I was shocked. I couldn't understand what was happening, because he was taking the books out of his rucksack, and I thought it was my books that I'd given him. And I said, no, keep them. But then when I saw that he had the great controversy from the BUC, which was different, I realized that what had happened, he'd actually seen Loudcry at Trafalgar Square, and he took the books. He was really happy to take them, but he said he was too shy to speak, which was a shame. But anyway, this was incredible, because he came to stay on the day of the coronation, and my plan was to cancel him because it was just too inconvenient for him to arrive. But as it happened, he came at a more convenient time. And since that day, actually, I was able to witness to him. He's really searching, and I gave him the ministry feeling, which was in his room anyway. And he's a vegetarian and very much into health. So at the moment, he's going through the ministry feeling. I talked to him about the times in which we're living in, with the current events, what's happening worldwide, and that it's all really prophecy being fulfilled. And he was very interested to know these things. So, of course, since then, we're just talking about spiritual things, and he's really getting to understand more about what really is happening in the world. So, of course, now he's reading the ministry feeling. Then after that, he said he'll read the Great Controversy. And I also gave him a copy of Bav's book, Bav Gala, on Where Are You, God? It's his conversion from Hinduism to Adventism. So I pray that, and also pray for Robin too, that he continues to read these books and that he will accept the truth and be saved. So that's my testimony.
More than 1,000 will soon be converted in one day, most of whom will trace their first convictions to the reading of our publications. The results of the circulation of this book, The Great Controversy, are not to be judged by what now appears. By reading it, some souls will be aroused and will have courage to unite themselves at once with those who keep the commandments of God. But a much larger number who read it will not take their position until they see the very events taking place that are foretold in it. The fulfillment of some of the predictions will inspire faith that others also will come to pass, and when the earth is lightened with the glory of the Lord in the closing work, many souls will take their position on the commandments of God as the result of this agency.